Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. FalseEyed, the definitive source on everything VTubing, because you know he's a source that I go to. He is a person that I heavily respect. Has talked about the leak that I had put out in November 20th that Rima has recently reacted to. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
So we had a bomb or two in there. I think this has been going around a little bit, but it's especially been going on the last day of some screenshots out there regarding especially Astro Arcadia, right? And some really heavy allegation. Apparently someone in Nijisanji against Astro. And, you know, I've been contemplating how much I want to say here, but I'll go ahead and say this. Yes, I do intend to cover this in next video. Yes, this is basically the video I've been talking about for a little bit of time. And yes, I'll leave you just with this. They're legitimate. They are legitimate screenshots. There is a lot of work that was put into understanding if they are. And we have spoken with the individual in the screenshot. We've spoken to them at some length now. So we do hope to cover that tomorrow. And it's basically, again, I think this most serious allegation against Nijisanji English right now. Because the long and short of it is they have a very real problem that goes beyond the company.
Absolutely.
In a very real way.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll be working to get that out next.
So, as you know, like I mentioned, I covered this November 20th. I broke the story on November 20th. This isn't a patting me at myself on the back thing. False has to do his due diligence. I did mine. I did my checks. I did my stuff. But of course, I'm tiny. False is the final voice on this whole thing, on these whole things. And I understand why he is. He has gained a lot of respect. That's how come he was able to talk with the person who is in the company, who these leaks are about, and he was able to verify it. I'm glad that things are verified. I'm glad that my checks are also being verified, but here's the honest truth about it. Let me just tell you something. You can skip this part if you want. This is my rant about the situation. I hate that it's true. I hate that it had to happen to somebody. I hate that the person that's involved in Nijisanji has had to go and have these experiences. I hate that this person has had these experiences inside of a company that is supposed to protect them, a company that is supposed to make them bigger and foster growth and foster happiness, at the very least, have a good and not aggressive workplace, a workplace where they can feel safe, a workplace where they can feel like they don't have to worry about any kind of nastiness going on, any feelings of feeling less than, any debt that they have to go into, any of that kind of stuff. It is good that like I said, that my checks were valid, that I was able to verify things correctly, and basically False saying that I did verify things correctly in the way that I did it. But at the end of the day, I support the VTuber involved. I support them doing what's necessary to make their life better. And I absolutely wish that this leak was not a thing. I absolutely wish that this was not something that happened, because heck, I'm a human being too. I'm a VTuber. I'm a human being behind the mask, and so is everyone else. I don't like to see other human beings be hurt. I don't like to see anybody be hurt. No matter if they're in that company that everyone hates right now, no matter what company they're in, I advocate for the VTuber. I advocate for the person behind it. This person involved, the VTuber who is being hurt, does not deserve this. No matter what has been done, no matter if they were the worst person in Nijisanji, doesn't matter. They don't deserve this. They deserve better. They're a human being. So it is bittersweet for me because, of course, I had a lot of hatred. I had a lot of bad words being put towards me, saying I lied, I fabricated this whole thing. And that hurts a lot because I did it for the interest of the person, because yes, I wanted to call Nijisanji out for doing one of the most horrible things possible, of letting these things happen, according to the person involved, sharing this information. They spread it. They let management know about all these things with Aster and others, and nothing was done. That is the painful part. I wish that wasn't true. I wish that management was better. I wish that this VTuber was having a happy life inside of Nijisanji. I wish every single person in Nijisanji has a happy life and is enjoying themselves. The VTubers themselves. The management needs to go. Absolutely. This is not only dropping the ball, they didn't care. It really showed that they didn't care. And that's what irked me so much that I had to put it up. That's what ticked me off so bad that I had to put it up. How can a management do this to somebody? How can another human being allow this to happen to someone else? I don't care if they're not family or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to protect other human beings from this type of stuff happening. And that's what irks me the most. Of course, when False makes his video, I'm gonna cover it as well. But of course, everyone out there, please be human. Please don't be like, oh, they deserved it because they're Nijisanji. Please don't be that way. This is my one request. Please. You don't have to do it out of respect for me, but out of respect for another human being, don't, basically try to take this as like, oh, they deserved it or anything like that. Be empathetic to this person as I am, because it just sucks. It absolutely sucks. Some sad news for followers of Fluffenfox. Fluffenfox, if you don't know, is someone who was pochi wanmaru of Idol EN. They had some issues, dealt with it with management, things like that. And they went on and created, they went back to their friend Riru, and then now they're Fluffenfox. They created a whole new character for themselves. They wanted to create a whole new community where it was fun, it was good times, it was positivity, and she's always been positive, no matter what has happened. And I absolutely hate that this is happening right now. I've decided to take on an indefinite break, hiatus, if not leave altogether. My experiences in a corpo and over the years truly soured my view of it all, and I don't know if I want to be a VTuber anymore. It is so hard to do anything without people throwing a fit somewhere, somehow, assuming the worst S about you, and spreading hate and lies. VTubing is not fun anymore. It feels like a constant walk on eggshells, and endless cliques of bullies and gossiping. I've gone through that as well. That's how come I can very much empathize with this. VTubing is not lucrative for everyone. It's hard to live on. I have been saving on and off and reinvesting into the hobby, but it doesn't feel worth it anymore. I can't see my family or travel, else I'll be considered lazy. I have to stream constantly non-stop, or else I'm not a hard worker. I have to do everything for free, or else I'm greedy or a grifter. I couldn't even open a Patreon for less than a few days. I didn't even get to do an official opening to try to offer new things and earn money to support myself without being judged for it. That's horrible. Oh my god. You can't do subathons or donathons, else you're taking advantage of people, even if it's to fund yourself, your projects, or a better life. If things change from what is planned, even if it's outside of my control, it is my fault and I am to blame. My corpo couldn't help me and I took the brunt for it, for a lot, even if I just wanted to leave and find peace. And lastly, no one cares about the truth and will swing it with any narrative, and you will be isolated before you know it. To those who have ever wished me ill, I hope you are happy. I give up. That is horrible. Oh my god, I hate this. I have had enough. I've always tried my best to be kind and support others, but my soul feels like it's being crushed. I will be finishing up most things I've set out to do as a Fluffenfox, but will halt any plans related to outfits, 3Ds, etc. I'm so sorry to the people who have believed in me. I've always wanted to play video games and earn from content creation growing up with my favorite YouTubers and having a lot of self-esteem issues and social anxiety. VTubing seemed like the perfect outlet for me. I was wrong. For someone to feel like this, it's horrible, man. It really does suck when someone feels this way. I put out here, of course, it's hurt to read. So sorry you've had to go through the harsh treatment and carry that weight. I and others want you to be happy and always take care of yourself. We will be here. And of course, Ilara as well says reading this really hit. I know myself and many others empathize with you. Content creation is difficult and navigating these things isn't easy. I'm sorry you've had to carry this weight and I want you to be happy, whatever you decide to do. Sayu, who's had a lot of dealing with this kind of stuff. She's had to deal with this a lot, responded as well. In her response, she says, I'm so sorry you had to feel all of this. It's all true. You've worded it so well. Many of the people who have understood that this is how the community is try to look the other way or just endure it. It's unfair and no one should be asked to do this much. I know I didn't know you, but I want to say thank you for trying so hard and for bringing more awareness to these things. I truly hope you find the happiness you deserve. Yes, the VTuber community can be very, very toxic. I have had friends backstab me, make false statements, and make docs trying to slander me. I've had that happen, and it is very painful to go through. I'm not saying she doesn't have tough skin. It wears down on you, and it's just not worth it sometimes. It's not worth it to have to deal with this, to have to cry sometimes because of this, to have to feel like less of a person because of this, feel like you're useless, feel like you shouldn't try anymore. All those things I've experienced, and yes, I'll be honest, I've cried over things that have happened to me because it hurts. You try your best and it hurts. I'm sad by these news, but I'll accept that you have to do whatever you need to feel better and find your happiness in life. I hope you find your peace again along the way, and I wish you the best. Fluffies. Fluffin. Shekai, same thing. Hades is the same thing. Alien Mixture is, I'm sorry to hear, Fluffin. I've been through the same. When I got back, I got a lot of hate for corpo stuff, and I was just judged when asked for help. I was told that I was not financially responsible with my money when all my earnings go literally into me and to support my family. I understand completely and want the best for you and your mental health. We didn't talk a lot, but if you ever want to reach out or just chill, I'm here for you. I wish you the best. I know you're not alone. And basically, no, you are not alone. And that is the thing that I want Fluffin to know. I don't think she watches any of my stuff. I don't think anybody that really wants a little bit of sanity will watch any news tubing or anything like that. But if she does, we support you, absolutely, and support whatever steps you take. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not weak for wanting to just leave it. It is a toll. It takes a huge toll on anybody's mental state, on mine, and others who have had to deal with it, Sayu, others. It takes a huge toll, even though we don't want to say it, and it is hard to deal with a lot of times. So you go and do what you need to do, Fluffenfox, to feel better and to be the best self that you can. And the final thing that she says is, I'll miss you guys. I really will. I know it's sudden and it feels unfair or maybe even illogical. You've kept me company when I was feeling terribly lonely. I've tried over and over to ignore the brainworms. I've always been a more sensitive person, and I feel a lot of emotions that I try to suppress and hide with a happy facade to make others happy. Nonetheless, I think I really did feel happier at times because of you. Thank you for everything. You are so lovely and beautiful in and out. Please take care of yourselves. So yes, everyone, please take care of yourselves. And Fluffenfox, please do the same. Sorry for the flashbang, everybody, as I know I try to keep it in dark mode all the time, but unfortunately, you can't always have it in dark mode. I say this because right now, Super Expo, Hololive, supported by Bandai, and Color Rise Harmony as Hololive 6 Fest are both announced on the 8th of March and the 9th of March at Makuhari Mess International Exhibition Hall, which is the place where they always do it. I believe they do it every single year at this Makuhari Mess. At the Makuhari Mess, they do this every year, and it is something that you can now get ticket applications for the, I believe, either the lottery or other things like that. Cover Corporation has announced that they will hold a production-wide event, Super Expo, supported by Bandai and 6 Fest, Color Rise Harmony by Hololive Production from March 6th, 8th, 9th. Production-wide event. This year's theme for Expo is Hololive Arcade, which you can experience playing, competing, and working together with the members of Hololive at the exhibition, stages, merchandise, and food of the Hololive amusement. 6 production-wide concert, 6 Fest is going to be there, of course. They have 3 stages. Special collaboration stage with numerous creators called Creator Stage. One-of-a-kind stage where members of Hololive with their multifaceted talents perform hit songs by a variety of creators through their unique expressions. And of course, all that stuff is going to open up at 9 p.m. today. JST, all the sales, ticket sales at Lost and Ticket Advanced, and general sales. A message that I had read for you before, and the dates here. The Hololive Stage 2. I had read the Yago message in a post before, and I forgot to mention all this other stuff that was going on here. The Creator Stage, all these other things that are popping up here. Forgot to give it its own little section. So that's what I wanted to do. Day 1 is Hololive Super Expo 2025, and Day 2. And the 6th Fest is, of course, the concert section of it, but all part of Super Expo. So this is going to be something that you can go and see. The pricing, of course, usually is advanced lottery. These are all the lotteries. The lotteries you're going to get. Lost in Ticket, first advanced lottery, second advanced lottery, the stage 1, 2, 3, all that kind of stuff. The pricing, you'll have to take a look at for everything. The general sales that they have on this specific site. So here, the sales and everything you're going to have to go to the Lawson and go and do it over there. Of course, people in the West can get those things too, but it's a little bit harder for us if we don't live in Japan. But they always find a way. And I hope anyone who wants to go gets the opportunity to pop in there and do their thing and enjoy like that very, very popular Western audience member who was like screaming. He got really, really, really popular. Like that dude. You can be the next one of him. Shishiro Botan, on December 3rd/4th, she was going to go and actually have a new look, and it's going to be revealed today at 8 p.m. So please watch it, as it is so kawaii. Until then, I'll talk about delicious things it ate this year abruptly. Now, here's what I looked for. It wasn't there. I was wondering what was happening. Here we have it being private. I was like, oh no. Did she say something? Did she do something? Was there music that wasn't supposed to be there? Was there some other thing? As you know, it happens. I've privated videos to make some edits before. I've actually removed videos to make edits before. that type of thing. I've done that before in order to make the correct edits, in order so that they don't mess with anyone's privacy, mess with anything that anyone's going to do. Although, looking a little bit further into it, because I'm really sorry, I've been feeling a little unwell today. After talking it through with Manager-chan, we decided to postpone the debut date a little. I'll let you know once again, it's decided. I'm sorry. And this shows that even though, yes, there have been some very bad situations and very bad things going on with management, occasionally a manager here and there that maybe at the moment doesn't understand the needs of their talent. It happens. They're human beings. It happens. It just doesn't happen so much in Hololive. As you can see here, she talked to manager. The manager was like, well, yeah, we can postpone it if you're not feeling good. And that's the way a manager should always be. I wish and hope that everybody, whether they be from Nijisanji, whether they be from Hololive, whether they be from Phase Connect, whether they be from Kawaii that's gone or Vreverie that's gone, I wish every single person that has a manager that understands your talent is first. Without your talent, you cannot make money. So if your talent is not feeling up to it, work around it. Find a workaround. Maybe make sure that if you have a sponsorship, if you have a contract with another entity, a third party, make sure that you have a little bit of leeway for illnesses and things like that in order to make sure that you can actually give your talent what they need. And it's good that in this case, Hololive did give their talent what they needed, gave Shishiro Botan a break, and when it's going to happen again, we don't know, but we will see, and she will have it available for everybody at that point in time. She's going to be having, on 12/5, she's going to be having, a collab with Laplace, Fubuki, and Suisei, so hopefully she feels better by then as well, and they won't have to private it or stop it or postpone it or anything like that. Bossymoon's upcoming model artist is the same artist as Scarlett Flameheart's, so that's very nice. If you know, then you know. That's the best thing I can give to you, because I don't want to, beat a dead horse with who they are and all that kind of stuff. PSA, I love my model mama Nico so much. Please commission them so they're so sweet and go above and beyond for their children. Can't wait to show you what they've cooked up in January 13th. And it's like, oh, I tried, but they hate us for real. Commission's closed. Nico's art is so cute, can't wait. Wait, now you're a sibling of your sibling? That's crazy. So looking forward to D-Day. A lot of people already know who she is. A lot of people already know what's going on. So, of course, support Bossymoon in their new endeavors. Every time a VTuber that left a black company got the same mama to make their new model, have at least 2 nickels. Not a lot, but it's funny that it happened twice. Let's see off the top of my head. Nijisanji, Selen, Doki Bird, Mika Michi, Wactor, Kurari Rose, Merun Morino, Hina Misura, Miko 05, non-black companies, Pochi Wanmaru, Fluffenfox, Urushia, Mikaneko, Aqua Sakuna. So many more. Yes, there's so many out there. And of course, support each and every one of them. Whether they were your Oshi or not, you can maybe take a look and see if they're going to become your new Oshi. That's always fun to see. And I always like promoting talents, because it is a really rough world out there, especially when you leave an agency, and any help is always appreciated. A bit of some good news, a little bit of good news among all of the negative things that have happened, all the weird things that have been happening. Some good news. I always like to give you guys some good news. Holy cannoli, you guys, nominated for 2 categories again this year. So thankful you guys thought of me, and would be honored if you voted for me either of these categories linked below. Running for Best Spiritual ASMR Artist or Best ASMR VTuber in the 2025 ASMR Streamer Awards. And right here, the ASMR Streamer Awards are there if you want to actually, go through this. And, continuing with the good news that this person has specifically announced, that also accepted into the Twitch VTuber Creator Club. Looking forward to new friends. Of course, they're all founding members. It's always nice to see this. Always nice to see creators have some kind of good news popping out for them. And of course, letting you know who they are. Salem, Calico VT at IRL, Calico Cult Leader, VTuber IRL Cozy Chaos, Rogue Energy, Twitch and Throne Partner, all that kind of stuff. They have a lot of partnerships, but it's good to show this because I do want you guys to see these types of, as a bit of surprise to me, but a happy surprise. Some of the girls from Kawaii, from Production Kawaii, who recently, of course, as you know, ended all of their stuff in Production Kawaii. They are now a part of Ephemera, which is a dream you dream alone is only a dream you dream together is reality. It's an independent VTuber group, not an agency, but a group with all of them. Who's a part of it? You can see here. Kohaku Yumikui. God, I said that wrong. Kohaku Yumikui, Magical Mamie. You have Tomoe Carmine, Navina Nova, Leth Kawaii, and you have Hiyori Mokami. Also, all of them, like I said, or most of them, were a part of Kawaii, and they have decided to join together and make a VTuber group. It's like the Prima Project, like other things like that. It's a VTuber group separate, where they can do things together, support each other, that kind of thing. It's not going to be a whole big, VTuber agency thing. It's kind of like how 3 a.m. is also a thing with Kawaii, that type of thing. They can market themselves together in order to get either sponsorships or convention things like that. So it is awesome to see. Awesome to see this happen. And I wanted to put this out there because, as we know, Kawaii has recently ended all of its activities, and I do want you to be able to see if one of your Oshis is out there. Welcome back, everyone, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to bring positivity into the Vtuber community by pushing people up instead of pushing people down and trying to knock people out and do backstabbing and all that kind of stuff. So today we're talking about Creed 360, Doodle's Vtuber, Creed Nothing, and here we have their Vtuber profile here. It says an Octo Plush, failed comedian and Vtuber, never successful, being annoying. And here we have their recent stuff. They were streamed 14 hours ago. Let's take a look at some of their videos. Announcement video for VTuber Direct. They're just an average plush octopus and absolutely no weird or natural facts about it. So here we go.
Griefing each other.
It's
I
playing
should really
Left 4 Dead.
play
Is it
Half-Life
yeah,
at some point.
You should.
It's still a great game.
No, it's not. No, wait. Nope, it's something else. Wait, no, yeah. It's Left 4 Dead. It's just a different map. A custom map, it looks like.
Okay,
It's a custom
now
map.
Okay, this time it's an M60.
Right, so it's taking everything. I'm only using the Undertale knife. Let's burn some shit.
we're just going down this
Yeah, it's
hallway to
very,
get our
very,
supplies.
very custom map. Very custom map. Very nice. Of course. Thank you so much, Creed 360, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you grow, and I do hope this brings more eyes to your channel and your content. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.